Today I speak to you on the feminist writer Kriestiva. Was born on 24th June 1941, a Bulgarian-French philosopher, literary critic, semioticien, psychoanalyst, feminist and novelist. She was a professor emeritus in the University of Paris. Did you know? She was the author of 30 books, including Powers of Horror, Tales of Love, Black Sun, Depression and Melancholia, and a trilogy entitled Female Genius. She was married to Philip Solar, a theorist. First, he studied in the University of Sofia. She studied under Lucien Goldman and Roland Barthes. She taught in Columbia University in 1970s and remained there as a visiting professor. In her works, she focused on the politics of language. In 1979, she trained in psychoanalysis and earned a degree. She tried to adopt the psychoanalytic approach to the post-structuralist criticism. Her feministic ideas are similar to those of Freud and Lacan. Her contribution to literary criticism is that signification that is composed of two elements, symbolic and semiotic. Both are different. According to a critic, Kriestiva's symbolic is closely related to the infantile pre-Oedipal discussed in Freud's theory and Lacan's pre-mirror stage. It's an emotional field. It's a parody of language rather than the denotative meanings of words. According to Schoppers, the symbolic is really associated with the musical, poetic, rhythmical, which lacks structure and meaning. It's closely related to the feminine and represents undifferentiated stage of pre-mirror stage of the infant. Entering the mirror stage, the girl child learns to distinguish between herself and the other. She enters the realm of a shared cultural meanings known as symbolic. In the symbolic space, child, by him to say girl child, becomes a speaking subject according to Kriestiva, and she develops a separate a sense of identity separate from that of her mother. This separation is called abjection in her theory. In order to enter the world of language, culture, meaning and society, the child must reject and move away from the mother. The realm of language is symbolic, and that is contrasted with the semiotic, that it is masculine, associated with masculine law and structure. Going ahead of Lacan's ideas, Kriestiva says that the subject continues to oscillate between the two, the symbolic and semiotic. As a feminist, she is famous for her adaptation of Plato's idea of Kora. That means a nourishing of mother's space. It is mother's body that mediates between Quora and the symbolic realm. Kriestiva, as a feminist writer, she was a key proponent of French feminism, along with Simone de Beauvoir, Helene Sigzou, and Lucy Irigaray. Of course, in France, her ideas are found to be controversial. She made her famous concept disambiguation of the three types of feminism mentioned in her seminal essay Women's Stand, in her book New Maladies of the Soul, which was published in 1993. While rejecting the first two types, including that of Simone de Beauvoir, her stance considers rejecting feminism altogether. Instead, she proposed a holistic idea of multiple sexual identities against the joined code of unified feminine language. Her main works were written in French as well as English. Thank you.